they try and find the killer themselves. And the police. Don't get me started on how they show the police in these things. They always arrive too late to solve the murder, but just in time for someone named Sir Chauncey to hand over a murder weapon and a repentant, weeping murderer. And when the policemen do show up, they're usually shown as some sort of lazy, overweight, donut-eating mouth breather with a low forehead and one eyebrow.
Hey, weren't you eating?
It was 2 donuts, okay? The cop blabbles, stumbles all around on stage, usually getting his words mixed up. Oh, they just happened to send me over because I was in the immediate vicinity, things like that. And when they do finally get to work, they miss all of the main clues and usually get sent off on some sort of wild goose chase. And the final indignation. The murder is solved with all of the suspects in one room. And you never have all the murder suspects in one room. Ahem. Well, tonight we do. And that is how you theater people see murder. Oh, knock it off!
Okay, we're all here. Where do we go from here?
The forensic team just showed up, and they're looking at Harnell right now.
Finally, nobody move.
Wait a minute. How did they get in?
I let them in the back door.
I thought the back door was locked.
I lied. Oh, funny though. Nobody tried to leave.
Did they say they knew Officer Bainbridge?
Yeah.
I guess he is who he says he is.
And that would rule him out.
Wait, so what if he is a cop? Cops have murdered people.
What about what he said before? If he murdered Harnell, why did he hang around?
Because he is a cop. He's been here and we all know he's legit. It was like awfully peculiar for Harnell to be shot, Bainbridge to leave.
And he would know all the ins and outs of covering up his tracks.
And his fingerprints were on everything along with ours. I say it's him.
We're jumping to conclusions here.
Well, I'll say it again. If it's not him, it's one of us.
Well, they're just getting started. Everybody sit tight.
Shouldn't you be questioning us?
Yes, and can we question you?
What?
It's only fair, right? We don't have anything to hide, do we?
And they could have seen something. I mean, we weren't on stage the whole time, but they were here to see and hear everything.
Fine. Probably wouldn't hurt anything. Although, you make a good point. Okay, before we get started, I feel there's a couple of things you should know. One, the suspect is still in the theater. And 2, the murder is premeditated. And if anybody's got any questions to the layout backstage, over on this side is the backstage dressing room, and on this side is the backstage bathroom and the prop tables. And if we just keep the questions directly related to the murder, that would be great. So, guys got any questions for these guys up here? Yes, ma'am.
I was wondering where his accent comes from.
Really?
What? Would you rather I talk like this? Hey, how's it going? This place is great, don't you know? Yeah, you betcha. Well, I think not.
Okay, yes.
Why did so many of you change? Couldn't there be evidence on your costumes?
Ooh,
Would you want to wear a fat suit through all this? I mean, really?
Did you guys want to look at me with the shirt on?
Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
I have a question about Doris. Is your nickname Sweet Mama?
Doris, is your nickname Sweet Mama?
Yes.
Okay, why is there 2 notes from you up there than in 2 different handwritings?
That's a good question. I don't know.
That's a very good question. Let's think about that for a minute. While we're mulling that over, anybody else got any questions?
I can't remember everything.
Surprise,
Why is there a British person appearing in an American community theater?
Hell no! I'm going to answer this. You see, I was born in Britain, believe it or not.
Everybody is... It'll be a while.
It'll be a while.
I moved here when I was 18 to theater. That's when I someone was paying attention.
There we go. Okay, any more questions? These are good questions. Yes.
Yeah, did the fact that Doris and Arnold get divorced have anything to do with Harnell's murder?
Oh, does that have anything to do with it? It's a little suspect.
I don't want to talk about that.
Wow, you made him speechless.
So I think that means yes.
No, I didn't kill him. Did he help break up my marriage? Yes. But if I would have killed him, it wouldn't have been as simple on him. I would have made him beg to die.
I have a question.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead.
Did Arnold sleep with Lee?
Oh,
You guys are really jealous.
Wow.
Well, Doris.
Where's your issues in counseling?
Unlike the other members of this cast, I'm quite adept at resisting her pelvic sorcery.
That's not what I heard.
Well, how about you and Harnell?
Okay, last questions out here. All right.
Officer, you said you found powder burns on Harnell's shirt.
I did.
Was there
Yes, there was. And I think it was, there was like some sort of stuff leaking out of it. I'm sure there was blood.
how many times did you shot?
I'm not the forensics guy. I think he was only shot once, but I couldn't tell. My pen only went through one hole. All right.
Is it possible that that gun was loaded on the piano?
Well, there's another gun up there?
Oh.
That's display, isn't it?
Nobody touched this. Nobody touched this. That's a good thing. No. Hey, we'll get forensics on that right away. Yes. Why are you still wearing your wedding rings? Oh, look at what you did. Yes. Oh, that's a very good idea.
When I fired the gun during the blackout, I would always have powder burns on my hand.
Hang on a second.
It's still a gunpowder in it. There's just no metal ball in there.
Yeah, forensics? Yeah, I know they're busy. Okay, well, I'll take a message. When they're through, bring them out here. We got a bunch of people we need to check for powder residue and all that GES stuff that you do, all right? So nobody change, all right? Yes, when they're done. Okay.
How many murders have you investigated?
Enough, all right?
Oh,
And now-
great.
Why are you avoiding the question?
What's that?
Why are you avoiding the question?
I've investigated a plethora.
Can you put that into a
Do
new
you
narrative?
even know what that word means?
I used to, okay? I had many things, and I don't now.
And what about your gun?
So, I am not allowed to carry a gun.
Oh, great. We're dealing with Deputy Fine.
No. See, I'm Bainbridge. We have a battleship named after us, right? And so ever since the incident with the perpetrator, who was actually a steamroller operator and a starter pistol and the Queen's corgis, I can't operate a pistol anymore. I need a starter pistol. So yes.
Well, we know that Harnell had affairs with the women of the cast. Are we eliminating the two young gentlemen of the cast?
I do have to say that Ajax is.
Why do we stop with just the young ones?
With everything that moved, please.
Did you guys know Harnell?
No.
You are now.
You knew Harnell.
No,
He
he
knew
knew.
I'm not sure how this relates to the murder, but this is really good stuff. Okay, any more? Yes.
For the prop manager,
Yes?
can a real bullet fit in the prop gun?
No, I don't believe it can.
Really?
Have you tried?
No, of course I haven't tried. It's just not big enough.
Maybe we should check with forensics
I have
again?
so many words.
That's what she said.
With
And-
forensics?
held.
Okay.
At 16.
No.
We still
I think.
Come on.
I think we've carried this just about as far as we're gonna go. All right. So I appreciate it, but I think right now it's time to try to figure out just who murdered Harnell Chesterton.
Wait, what? They get to ask us questions, but we can't question them?
Yeah, it's our turn now.
Fine. I'm sorry. Fine. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Do you honestly think this is a good idea? You wouldn't have that mint, would you?
No, I couldn't find the tails. I think my Mr.
Does anybody have a mint?
I had a mint.
Oh, thank God. Why didn't you say something when I was over? Why? You think murder's fun? I'm not giving you one. Oh, really? And did you know Arnold?
No. I'm just saying, we got to
Did
see.
you?
Okay, this isn't getting us anywhere. Everybody back up on stage. You back up on stage. Come on. Hey, Randall, up on stage. Come on. You are done. Come on, back up stage.
Hey, what do you mean he's not Mr. Hat anymore?
Come on. No.
Mr. Hat, I didn't go in there.
All right, everybody. Okay. Now, I think it's time to try to find out who killed Harnell.
Oh, really?
We haven't come this far.
Oh, no, what are you doing?
We're gonna take a vote. We'll let them clap for who they think is the killer. Do you think it's me? Officer Bainbridge. What about Steve? Lee. Arnold. Doris. Ajax. Lois. What about Trudy?
Oh, yeah. Through now.
Trying to let them get their money's worth.
Okay. Now, the first thing I want to point out is that the murder was premeditated.
You said that.
Yes, but the point was made earlier that Harnell had to be shot tonight because he had information to give me if the blackmail didn't go through, right?
It's a fair assumption. He used you to hedge his bets. Whoever he was blackmailing would see you here and know they had to act fast.
Premeditated. According to your theory, the killer saw me show up and then shot Harnell. But the gun was already loaded with live ammunition. Somebody had to have brought the bullets in and load the gun before the show started and long before I even got here. They couldn't have just saw me and then ran out and bought the ammo, right? Like I said, premeditated.
That's right.
Then why was Harnell murdered tonight if it wasn't because of you?
Well, this is only a theory, but suppose the killer who only shot once didn't kill Harnell. He couldn't afford to be fingered by Harnell after he revived, right?
So?
So, what happens when you leave the stage with all these bright lights and you go backstage where it's dark?
Oh yeah, it takes a few minutes for your eyes to adjust. When you first exit, you can't really see anything.
Exactly. And the killer knew that. Harnell leaves and within seconds he's shot. Now he had to act fast, not only to resume his part out here on stage, but before Harnell could actually see him. Now, I've got these things on the desk here, the stuff I got from Harnell's pockets.
Yeah, what about those? The Queen of Hearts, that would mean the nightclub, which would either be Blanche or Lois.
Probably, but that doesn't make any sense. According to Steve, the deal hadn't gone through, right?
That's right.
Yeah, and as we all know, the nightclub burned down. That couldn't have anything to do with Blanche or Lois, because the deal hadn't gone through, so they wouldn't have had any motive, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Harnell used this card to probably further the deal along. I wouldn't be surprised if we found the other half in Blanche's or Lois's purse. So we've got these notes here. Your time has come, Lee.
That? It was just a joke. Sort of.
On the night he was murdered?
Look, he told me that he had an article published in a magazine and he sent me a copy. I just wanted to let him know that I got it. Here, see? His time had come.
Yeah, yeah. Huge. Okay. Yeah, I agree. What about this one? Do I play you or City Hall? Cleet. And you play Cleet, right?
Yeah, I sent him that note. It was a gag, like Lee. I play poker with him, just like you, officer.
Fine. Okay, what about this one? Seems like you win, place, or show. Steve, does this refer to you helping out